Hey there. Well, today I come out here, looked over this little tree that I top worked, and something that I did a few weeks ago was I took the rubber bands off of two stems here to see if it would help, and then I just put parafilm over the wound, because these outer tips here, they're growing slowly. They're not really giving me what it is I'm looking for. But however, the ones that I took the rubber bands off of, they're showing growth. They're showing a little bit of robustness than these others. So, I don't know, maybe I got a little bit of girdling going on. That being said, I come out here, these other ones that's got rubber bands, it's been 2 months. So, probably best to go ahead and just take these rubber bands off. I had started putting the rubber bands on the outside of the parafilm with the other grafts that I did. And what they do is they go ahead and they fray. They decay, the sun hits them and they decay. Being under this parafilm, however, I think it kind of protects that rubber band a little bit. And this also will give me a good opportunity to take a look at the union. To see how it did. Trying to be careful. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you if I used a tongue and whip on this particular one or a cleft. But I'm going to take a look and see. I just want to know, I think I did a tongue and whip. Yeah, that was a tongue and whip. Got a good union there. Don't see any reason why I wouldn't have took. Healed over real nice. Anyways, Like I said, these ones over here, they're more robust than these ones right here, but I had taken the rubber bands off of the ones on this side, and it did really well. It helped, I believe. And then I just covered it with a thin piece of parafilm, just in case, to keep it from drying out. I have another one right here, and one right here. I'm getting a little bit of growth, but one thing I noticed with the ones that I had removed the rubber bands from, looks like I got a little bit of freshness. Yeah, a little bit of fresh growth trying to come out, and hopefully they'll continue to grow. Now I got a graft right here that really took off, and this graft coming up here took off, and man, it did really take off. There was 3 buds on that graft, and all 3 buds said hello. I really like that. It's a sunflower, grafted on the 23rd of May. What I decided to do was try something different, allow a little bit of the green from the original tree to come out, so that they would try to draw energy from that stem and pull that energy up to see if that would help with these grafts out here on the end. But anywho, just something that I wanted to share. I'm going to hop off here and I'm going to get to work on these other ones, and then I'm going to cover them up with a little bit of parafilm. I got parafilm with me, and just wanted to share a thought about these rubber bands. Anyways, I can see that, and there's a cleft, that, and there's a cleft. Tongue and whip. Looks like that might be a tongue and whip. This one down here, incidentally, was a cleft graft, and I got some coming off there, and it's got flower buds in it for next year. But I'm going to let it flower, but I'll use the flower to pollinate the tree behind me, and then I'm going to take the flowers off this. It's not really big enough for flowers, but I'm really pleased with how well this particular graft right here did. Anyhow, my name's Jim. If you like what you see, subscribe, and don't forget to click on that bell for notifications. You all have a God blessed day.